there. Chief Meteorologist Mary Matthews joins us now with a look at the forecast. Mary.
Yeah, Bart, I want to show you this shot here in Woodland Park. Remember, we were looking at this about a half an hour ago, and it was an entirely different scene with blustery, cold conditions and flurries flying across the city above the clouds. And now we've got a peak of sunshine out there. Talk about a whiplash in weather for today across our local mountain cities. That banding of snow is now sinking south across parts of Cripple Creek, so that's why we've got a break in the cloud cover and the snow showers for Woodland Park right now. That banding of snow now stretching from parts of Cripple Creek all the way down into Fort Carson, seeing some cloud cover and a few light flurries likely, and then some heftier showers here across parts of the Highway 24 area around Rama and Simla. If you shift our focus north into the Denver area, this is actually where our dynamics for lift and moisture are much more favorable for heavier snowfall totals tonight. So if you were considering driving north on I-25 to the Gap this evening, I would not do it. I would not recommend it because they certainly have the more favorable dynamics with this storm system to see some heavier snow showers for tonight. We are starting to see a few returns showing up around Pueblo County and parts of Fremont County. Not much reaching the ground. Clouds are increasing across the area, but we are expecting more of this energy and moisture to really kick in as we move through the 6, 7, 8 o'clock time frame for tonight, and that will change over to snow with these little bands here that will likely begin as a little rain-snow mix early this evening and then changing over to all snow from parts of Highway 50 all the way back into Huerfano County, parts of La Veta as we move through the evening hours for tonight for some lighter to moderate accumulations of snow down that way. Really predicting where these bands are going to pop up is very challenging with this forecast, just based on the fact that we have an upper level jet that's running perpendicular to the state. Many of you probably don't know what that means. Maybe it's foreign talk to you, and that's okay. But a lot of times with upper level energy, such as what we have in place, it's very difficult. It's like predicting where a thunderstorm is going to pop up, and it can be very challenging with the forecast. So what I would tell you guys is that we are expecting those lighter accumulations for lower terrain areas, but some bands of snow could be giving us some greater totals for higher terrain areas. Notice as we move through Friday night and into Saturday afternoon. Friday night is going to be dry. Saturday afternoon, a wave is coming through the state that will likely trigger off a few showers and a few thunderstorms for parts of the eastern plains. Not totally sold on widespread rain for El Paso County for Saturday just yet, but Highway 50 a little bit of a different story, so an unsettled start to the weekend. Back to the snowfall really quickly here. You'll notice a 2 to 4 inch range possible for parts of Highway 50. That's on the higher side. Really think those totals need to be a little bit lower. We've backed off on the totals just a bit for downtown Colorado Springs, still with a 1 to 3 inch range. Most of what is falling is melting on contact, so that's likely going to make it look like we really didn't get much, when in fact we will continue to see some lingering flurries through the evening hours tonight. And of course, with colder conditions coming into play and road surface temperatures getting much colder, it will get slick out there, especially for elevated surfaces. Temperatures will struggle to make it out of the 30s for highs on Friday. We will get decreasing clouds and sunshine to return, but it is going to be a snowy evening, even across parts of Pueblo County and parts of the Beulah Valley area. Temperatures on Friday for the eastern plains will likely be in the 40s to low 50s. Notice as we move through Saturday, look how much we warm up. We're into the 60s to possible 70s. Talk about dancing to the beat of a different drum. And then we're going to be talking about rain showers. So it's spring in Colorado. Certainly know that with the 7-day forecast and how things are looking. And notice the Woodland Park area, about a 10% chance for some of those showers kicking in into the afternoon and evening hours. But for right now, we got to deal with the task at hand, and that is the system that we're talking about that's bringing the snow showers to the region. We will clear out and dry out for Friday afternoon. Temperatures returning to the 40s for most locations. Areas into Canyon City will be into the 40s, and of course, Colorado Springs. It will be chilly tomorrow, but we will improve as we move through the weekend. We'll be right back.
Next DT, pregnant stars and the pandemic, what expectant moms need to know. Then Hemsworth, Evans, Gyllenhaal, the stars keeping it sexy in solitude. Next DT.
Tonight at 6:30 on KRDO 13.
Even though we are told to